Welcome to the stream. How are you? Ninja Shrug Bhai, कैसे हो? Let me get back here. Hello. Here we are. Cool. और बताओ भाई, सब बढ़िया? क्या हाल? Let me go here. हम बुरे हैं every single day ना भाई तुम but you are so errant. ये देख निंजा श्रक भाई का देख हर दिन बढ़िया. सही भाई ऐसे ही होना चाहिए. एरन तुझे भी अपने दिन सुधारने पड़ेंगे. Be happy bro. By the way तेरी क्लासेस कब से स्टार्ट है? जा रहा है या फिर कैंसिल कर दिया?
Moments of birth.
Shadows of fate. Everybody stand back.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Delve into destiny.
कैसे कर लेते हो? बढ़िया. ये बात सबको नहीं दिखाते. अप्रैल या मई में स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. चल ठीक है, बढ़िया भाई. मेरे को भी दिखाइए अपनी प्रोग्रेस, ठीक है ना? आर्ट बना के प्रैक्टिस कर लियो मेरे लिए थंबनेल बना के, ठीक है ना? तेरी प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगी, मेरे को थंबनेल मिल जाएंगे.
Let me scribe.
Live. Feel this ancient power. Submit for judgment.
I'm going in. Let's light it up. Decided by destiny.
अरे such awesome damage.
Off we go. इस चीज के लिए तो कोई भी स्ट्रीम करते हैं हम कभी कभार गेंशिन के थंबनेल. अभी तो मैं खुद ही बनाता हूँ सारे. सही है, ठीक है. Then I won't have to like सोचना नहीं पड़ेगा फिर मेरे को थंबनेल के बारे में. मैं बस कंटेंट सोचूंगा आराम से बैठ के. इन्हें मारते पहले. अभी मेरे को 1 घंटा तो पहले मैं थंबनेल बैठ के सोचता हूँ क्या लगाऊंगा. कभी कभार सेम यूज कर लेता हूँ लेकिन ज्यादातर नया बनाता हूँ. हाँ वो भी लगा सकता हूँ, कोई उसमें क्या दिक्कत है. उसमें तो अगर तू फैन आर्ट बनाएगा अपना खुद का तो उसमें तो क्रेडिट भी डाल सकते तेरा, ठीक है ना? आई लिंक योर इंस्टा और समथिंग, ठीक है? फैन आर्ट इज कूल. फैन आर्ट तो और भी बढ़िया है नॉर्मल थंबनेल से भी. आई लाइक फैन आर्ट. जल्दी से अभी अपने डेलीज कर लेते हैं. डेलीज करने के बाद अपन फिर नया आर्कन क्वेस्ट अभी बहुत सारे करने हैं. ये अकाउंट भी मैंने इस पे भी क्वेस्ट करना बंद कर रखा है. शुरू करेंगे. पहले उस ऊपर वाले को मारते हैं. लेट मी किल दैट गाय फर्स्ट. हाँ
Swift and merciful.
Hey, don't worry, no pressure, bro. You work at your speed.
Moments of birth.
जितना जल्दी जितना धीरे तू काम करता है वैसे ही करना मुझे क्या
Everybody stand back!
इट्स योर वर्क
From
आई
whence
वोंट
you
इंटरफेयर
came. A touch of frost.
जल्दबाजी की बात मेरे से तो खैर करियो ही मत देखा नहीं है कभी कभार तो मैं इतना लेट होता हूँ स्ट्रीम वगैरह में मैं भी कर नहीं पाता हूँ स्केड्यूल का तो ऐसा ही है भाई चंगिंग मस्त है एकदम आई फील लाइक अ
One with my
कल्टिवेटर
blade.
in ancient times. I like playing with Changyang. Changyang and Lee.
Burst forth.
Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Let me scry.
Live. Witness my great undertaking.
Easy. Chalo. Next one. वही मैं कह रहा हूँ ना आई अंडरस्टैंड ब्रो इट्स फाइन और भाई निंजा श्रक भाई तुम्हारी ग्राइंडिंग कैसी चल रही है क्या पुल करोगे तू भी बता यारन क्या चल रहा है बैनर आ गया है फूटा होगा अगर किसी ने नहीं देखा है तो और क्या बढ़िया बैनर आया भाई नए प्लेयर्स के लिए तो इतना मतलब भाई जिसके पास यूनिट नहीं है ना उसके लिए तो भाई ऐसा है वरदान भाई बड़ा ही तगड़ा भाई मजा ही आ गया देख के ना Oh, Elon Musk. Oh, these quests. By Xingqiu, Beidou, Ningguang, with Hu Tao and Yalan. भाई इतना awesome है भाई और वेपन बैनर देखा वेपन बैनर में क्या क्या मस्त मस्त चीज़ें रस्ट वगैरह का Hello, Grim. Hello. What's up, bro? The fuck?
Shadows of fate.
Coming to be.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Forth, my blade. From whence you came.
Elon Musk. You know, just doing our dailies, then we will do the Wanderer story quest. The
Spirit
Archon
blade.
quest.
Attack.
We are kinda
A touch
late.
of frost.
Five star. Okay. If you're guaranteed, Yelan is more valuable than
Let me scry.
Tao.
Written in the stars.
Swift and merciful.
ठीक है क्योंकि अगर पायरो कैरेक्टर की बात करूँ तो शांगलिंग इज द बेस्ट पायरो कैरेक्टर ओवरऑल ठीक है एंड गो फॉर येलान बेसिकली यू कैन यूज येलान इन एनी टीम यू वांट ठीक है तुम्हें साथ साथ बेडो और शिंगचो के कॉन्स्टलेशन मिल जाएंगे ये बढ़िया रहेगा इट्स गोना बी ऑसम ठीक है अपनी शांगलिंग को लेवल अप कर लेना बाकी सब ठीक ही रहेगा मेरे ख्याल में तुमने किया नहीं किया मुझे याद नहीं है बट वी विल सी so yeah Hutao is kind of situational and you have to like very carefully play her right you've seen me play Hutao I have trouble sometimes especially if the abyss is not a single target abyss so for big bosses single target damage on field the ones that that don't have too many like phases and stuff, Hu Tao is great, but when there are phases and stuff, that's when we're in trouble.
Everybody stand back!
Feel this ancient power.
Easy. क्या आप बात कर रहे हो? काजुआ कौन से उसमें आ रहा है? 3.6 में मुझे नहीं पता. I don't know about that, bro. This sucks.
Let's light it up! Huh? Let's light it up! Huh? Let's light it up!
Well, this. Will he really come? कहाँ पढ़ा तूने मेरे को? नहीं. How do you know? Where did you read it? Because मैंने काजुआ की कोई न्यूज़ नहीं सुनी अभी तक. Okay, if Kazuha will come, then I will save my primos then.
Adventure time!
I really do want Kazuha. क्या फ्यूचर देख लेना ऐसे क्या है यार. फिर अभी तो सोचना तो अभी पड़ेगा क्योंकि वेपन बैनर मैं सोच रहा था कि aqua simulacra पुल करूंगा वेपन बैनर पे Yelan के लिए. But if you tell me that Kazuha will be coming home, then that's gonna be difficult. Bum, bum, bum. Who's big brother? Zhongli? I mean, that's gonna be after Daya then, right? After Daya, I think there'll be a Nahida rerun. And then we will get a 4-star preview character for Fontaine somewhere in 3.8 or something, yeah. Yep. Smart plan. That's what you should do.
Off we go!
Wait, let me see my Primo Gems. I don't have many Primo Gems here.
Delve into destiny!
Help me to be exact. Okay, yeah. Come here. Let me leave this domain and we will go to the other domain. Yeah, come into my world. That's 2 domains. After this, we will do the other domains too. On my different account. So yeah, you get double runs. I have to join. Okay. Where are you, my bug? Okay, you're not a guy here. मैं तो शाओ ही लास्ट पोलिंग कैरेक्टर, उसके बाद काजुआ, जोंगली, उसके पहले कुछ नहीं चाहिए. समझ गया. Do you wanna farm in that world? Yeah. I wanna farm in this world. This account first. We will do the domains here. Yeah, in my current account. Just give me your UID, or just send me a friend request. You can see it on screen, right? In the left corner, right corner, sorry. 809890958. Yeah, 222 subs. That was yesterday. So we did get a small raid. Okay, I am typing it out. 809890958. Here it is. Let me do my day. मुझे स्ट्रीम की वेटिंग लॉबी मस्त लगी यार. अच्छी है ना? ढूंढी मैंने, मस्त थी. I liked it a lot too. Especially with my Raiden music. It's awesome. Pretty
Add
good.
asterisk. Thank you for Add asterisk.
Did not get a friend request. I think, did I mess up somehow? 809890958. Try again. लगा इस लॉबी के बाद कुछ अच्छा देखने को मिलेगा, लेकिन क्या अच्छा देखने को मिला देखने को मिला सेम ओल्ड. No, Sasuke. My name is Sasuke on this account. Server, Asia server. Asia server. Doing. Boom. Same cheesy say yes sent. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Joining your world now. Okay, let's go. You wanna farm for emblem, right? I will farm for emblem too. Yeah. Let's just farm for emblem. We will both do it at the same time. Oh, you don't need to farm on this account. Then we farm that one. The other one. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, let's farm this one. हाँ बता क्या कह रहा है? Come to me.
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
मैंने एक बंदे को roar kitty roar नहीं Kitty, if you do roar I'll go this huss 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 Nagini Slytherin is always the best. I'm Batman. Okay. Batman says, I am inevitable.
From whence you came, one with my blade.
These guys, they don't have any clue.
Decided by death. Illusion shattered. Committed to memory.
Spirit blade, attack! Forth my blade.
Absurd. Let me scry. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Gotham, maybe immature right now. Sun on the city will shine again.
Let me put my mind to work. Delved into destiny.
Submit
I
for
see
judgment.
everything.
Swift and merciful.
Acceptable. Written in the stars. Inazuma shines eternal. The mortal plane of fleeting.
Oh no, you died. Need a healer. We need a healer. We need a healer. But getting made totally have been farming for VV's head for sucrose, but getting made him beloved. This is what you know. Yes, bring Hayato. That is the guy. Come on, one good piece. Give me one good piece. You can put Maiden Beloved on your Diona or something, Katie. Diona or something. Yeah, do that. Davy Games, welcome to the stream. This is Batman. Have you done any crime lately? I hope not. What this city needs is a symbol. By the way, thank you for your sub, Davy Games. Are you a YouTuber too? What kind of content do you make?
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was.
Let me farm for some stuff. A healer. What we need is a healer. But we don't have a healer. What have you typed there, Aaron? Why do this? Don't you understand?
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be...
Something.
I always forget that last part.
You can ask Auntie Shanna. Jungyoung. Auntie Shanna can always help you. Hello. याद नहीं है मुझे पर ये टीम ठीक है गान्यू शैंगलिंग व्हाई मोना दो व्हाट विल यू डू विद मोना डायना Benny you can like do Shangling, Benny, Ganyu and one other character and yeah, just use Diona in the second half or something. Or do you need a Hydro character? Bro, what's happening? Can you... Hello? I think he went offline. I got no clue. क्या हुआ? Your characters not on this. I'll have to change my account, then I'll be able to see. Okay, let me just do this real quick. I will do it solo. It's fine. No problem. I will just have to match with some people on the internet. No Electro? Yep. No, come. It won't stop for some time now. Okay, after this, this rotation.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt...
No Electro. Come on. Come on.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt...
Got it. It's physical damage, not electro.
I'll protect us.
Shield enemies when I kill them even though you're blocking. Good job. Now you're a pro player, huh, KD? You just need to... Now you control people. Dunk on enemies and show off in other people's world.
Ready, steady, go!
Mind the danger.
Never mind, it happened again. Lol.
Let's dance.
No rest for the wicked.
Whatever you decide. It's fine. Sorry. Oh, right. Thrilling Tales. Of course. Attack. Not a great combination, but yeah. मैंने कोई pull किया. I did not pull for your weapon, right? I pulled for Katie and oh yeah, I did get you something. I don't remember what. Amos, hello.
Let the show begin. Go, Barber!
Nice.
The agenda? This is long overdue. We're way behind schedule.
Come on! We can do it!
Cascade.
Hey. Don't fuck with me. Come on.
Be still.
Oh, okay. See, though, that's not my luck. It's all you, buddy.
Go, Barber!
Be still.
Next on the agenda.
And how did you find that out? From a stream, or did you pull for Amos? Did you get Amos bow? And why is this 69 everywhere? That's a secret, but nice. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Bum, ba, ba, bum. DV Games ने कोई और मैसेज नहीं लिखा. Bro, if you're still watching the stream, yeah, don't be shy. You can say hi. It's gonna be fine. How did you? Yeah. No, I was checking at things we can get from the banner. Oh yeah. Amos Wo was in the game even before Ganyu came out, right? It was in the game from the beginning. So yeah. And before even Shao and stuff. So yeah. People used to run around with a jade spear on Shangling and stuff back in the day. I mean, they still do, but yeah. That was pretty common because Shangling was a free character. Free, like you could get her from the Spiral Abyss, and some people just like they pulled their all like free primogems on standard banner and got a bunch of weapons. So yeah, that used to happen a lot. Not now. I think those accounts are all yeah, people don't play with those accounts anymore because they're ruined. They could not get characters and stuff, but yeah, that was a different time. Ooh, look at this. Okay, my Hydra application is like too not good enough. Not good enough. Banner time? भाई पहले तो अपडेट आएगा ना, पहले मेंटेनेंस आएगा, मेंटेनेंस के 3 घंटे बाद पता ही चली जाएगा. ठीक है, it's a new banner, you will get a maintenance notice, so yeah. अब प्री अपडेट तो हो गया भाई, लेकिन तब भी मेंटेनेंस तो आएगी. मेंटेनेंस इज ऑलवेज देयर. कम से कम 3 घंटे की मेंटेनेंस. यस हाँ, अब आया ना तेरे को समझ में. अगर मेंटेनेंस नहीं होगी तो तेरे को फ्री प्रीमोजेम्स कैसे मिलेंगे? डोंट यू वांट योर प्रीमोजेम्स? Come here, buddy. Come on.
Go, Barbara, go! Ready, steady, go!
I only have 12k primogems. Can't get what I want. And what do you want, Katie? Do you want Hutao? Or do you want the weapon? Banners have been released, so officially banners are out, and it's a pretty stacked, roster. This is where you pull. That's simple. They give. Yep. I mean, it's better than me, right? Just look at it. I just have 2k. I don't even have 2k. I have 1300 primogems on both my account, and yeah, it's painful. Ooh, they left. Oh yeah. If I had Hutao, then yes, the weapon banner would be W for me, but I only have Yelan, and it will hurt to get Staff of Homa. You can put Staff of Homa on some other character, you know? I don't know what other Polam character do you have, but you can put Staff of Homa on Shangling or anything else, really.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Nice.
For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling
There's no
them
need
in.
to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Well, team. Yeah, installed well. It's fine. I made a thumbnail, everything. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna play Killjoy. ठीक है? Today, definitely. Well. We start at night. Sorry. Tall. Hey, I saw a Kazuha. Was that a Kazuha? Yes, that was definitely a Kazuha.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Hey, hey, toxically lost. Nilu, looking pretty good. Okay, for now I'm waiting for you guys. Okay, just come here. It's gonna be fine. Come on.
Burst forth! Spirit Blade! Attack! A touch of frost! Witness a great undertaking! The depths of that equipment to be!
Nice, nice.
Here!
I have vision. Okay. Yeah, just
Feel the sacred wind!
make sure you're free after it. Okay.
Be still.
That is when we will have Valorant. You have to be on time.
Swift and merciful! Moment of burst! Equipment to be! Spirit Blade! Attack!
Okay. Okay, too much damage. Nice, Nilu. Nice. Did you guys see? That was a like 2400k normal attack. Oh yeah. A teammate has left. Oh, come on. Why do people keep losing? Ayato? No, that was Nilu. That was Nilu. Ayato was the 16,000, 18,000 guy. Yeah, whatever. Just come on. Only 2 of them. Cool. Let's go. I'm farming for Klee. Yes, I'm a Klee main. I am obviously farming for Klee. She's gonna be great by the time I'm done. It's gonna be awesome.
one with the blade.
Break a leg!
Be still.
Submit for judgment.
Okay. Yunjin, that's Ayato with Yunjin buff.
Swift and merciful.
Fate is upon you! Shadows of fate! Your grand finale!
By the time I'm done, she's gonna be doing like 12k charge attacks without any without any buffs, without any vaporize. 6 pretty on weapon banner. Yeah, at least you got a weapon. I did not get anything, so you know. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. 64k on your ult. Huh. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, bro. Whom should I pull for? I don't know your team. On your other account, you know.
Kamisato.
Let me scrub!
Come on, come here. Just come here.
Written in the stars!
From whence you came.
Cascade.
Touch of frost.
Delved into destiny! Your grand finale!
If you're not hurting for a pyro DPS, then yeah, go for Yelan. It's the general most safe advice. Or maybe if you have Ayato and Shincho both, then maybe just wait and go for Kazuha. It's a new count with Hazel, Raiden, D, Luke, and my cutie Chi. Yeah, just go for Yelana, I think. It's probably for the best. Awesome. Think we got it. Just look at my Primo gems, huh? Ooh, so much stuff. It's not great. Not great at all. Now let me switch and we start to do our other stuff. I'll be Chi main. Okay, yeah, help me melt. Okay, come into my world and help me melt. We'll make a damage showcase. Off of her attack. Okay, so yeah, just go for healing bonus on your pieces and go for maximum attack. Yeah, people generally like put spare things on her, so yeah.
Adventure time!
The healing side is always a good choice. If you want to do some personal damage, then maybe go for you know, physical DPS as your weapon. Yeah, Aquila Favoria. Yeah, maybe you will build her with, if you have an electro character like Fischl, then maybe build physical. That could work. Some attack, physical DPS that
Adventure time!
you can do. Minimum healing, it's gonna be fine.
Adventure time!
If you just want to focus on healing, then let me just look at right. Where is GT? Right, scaling for normal attack is pretty bad. Skill damage, skills of attack, yeah, healing. When a character under the effect of triggers okay, cool. Just apply for this effect can only occur. Yeah, just physical DPS with some cryo bonus and attack. Go maximum attack. Once it gets too close in a good state, I'll make Jean full on healer. Saving the healing circlet for her. Yeah, that's cool. The only problem is that then you will have like too many Anemo characters. In the future, if you get Kazuha, then you won't have any slots for him. You are eventually going to have to drop Jean. That's the problem, right? She's great at everything. Oh, like she's good at everything, but not great at one particular thing. So yeah, she doesn't have any good teams. Except for if you have C4 Jean and you play with her with Shao. That's the only good spot.
That's close enough. Feeling lucky today.
Let's light it up!
Animal hypostasis emulation!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast!
Let me weave you a verse. Time to act rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy!
Okay, cool. Where are you, buddy? Let's see. Pum, pum, pum. I love this soundtrack. The Aranara Forest soundtrack. I love it.
Time to act.
Go slow. Like I'm in the jungle and the music is playing tricks on me. Nice. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Right.
Body and mind. Time to act. No, my sword! Off we go! I'm going in! Ring cutter!
Boba, get them! Hey, yo!
Oh, by the way, I did finish my Abyss with 36 stars, so and I use Shangling and stuff, because why not?
Stand clear.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Enhanced animal modules.
Witness the power of Gowa!
Goba, get them!
Let's light it up!
Vaporize. Here we go.
Everybody stand out of the frying pan into the fire! Your Animal Tech 6308. Stand clear. Animal hyperstate.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Adventure.
Whoa! I got my burst back so quick. That was awesome. It was not. Oh yeah. I think there was a glitch. Maybe it's happening with everyone. Katie, can you try to send something so we know that the chat is working fine? Sometimes it does that. It happens.
Goba, get them! Animal Test 6308. Absorption test. Swirl, rocket.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate!
Race you!
Ironido. Another bad piece. What can I say? This is all we get from this wretched world. Wait, let me see if it's my thing that is like fucking up or if it's you. Right? Right. Okay. I think it's happening with everyone. This is a YouTube problem. Yeah, it happened with me too.
If there's there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
I do have no idea what's happening.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Let's light it up! Going in!
Enhanced animal module 75.
Witness the power of the wild.
You're toast! Race!
Time to act.
I would probably have a lot more artifact if I grinded often. What do you do with your resin? Kitty, don't tell me you let your resin just sit there. No. I got my abyss to like 35 stars on stream, but I could not get the final one, so I did that off stream. Yeah. But I did find one amazing team that works for me. If you guys want, I can show you.
Race you!
I did that like one go, no breaks. Did not change my team. It was awesome.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Eat this!
Oh no!
Let me weave you a verse.
Why?
Rain outlines
Why
your
would you do
fate.
something like this? Give me a second. My internet stopped working. Nay, C1 is not worth it. Don't use C1. Okay? You don't need a buffer with Raiden Shogun if it's not C6. Don't level her up. Only level her up if you have the C6. Okay? जब C6 आ जाए तब level up कर लेना. For now, just leave it. It's fine.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
और मेरा नाम स्वान कब से हो गया भाई? No, please use your resin on time. It hurts everyone. I cannot even look at it.
Add Astra.
Oh, that's even worse. Ugh. हाँ सेव कर ले भाई, सेव कर ले भाई. ये देख रहा है हम भी सेव ही कर रहे हैं. It sucks, but that is the way to go. Oh, by the way, let me show you. Right, my team. Give me your one consolation. You're C5. Oh my god. Challenge summary. Right. Wait, that's not my team. That was not the team that I used. Huh. I don't know. Deep is the sound, like Right. I don't remember what thing I used, what team I used on this thing, but it was I only have a hard time on the 12-2. Yeah, the Wolf Lord is the only like problem for me, which I did with this Raiden team. I think it was this team. Okay, this is the team I used on the second half, maybe. I don't remember now. Oh, no, no, no. It was kind of like this. Okay, okay. I remember now. Okay, okay. It was this, and then it went, mm, right. Okay. This is the team. Okay, no trips now. Yeah. This is the team. This is what I use. Not even this. I think I used this. Yeah, this is the team that I used. And then I used this. Yeah, that was the second half. Okay, this is the team that I used. It's pretty easy with this. Right? It is kind of like, what? What's happening? But it worked for me. So I'll take it. So yeah. National with Zhongli, you know, some defense shred, cannot hurt. I did amazing damage with this. And yeah, Raiden Shogun, C2 with Nahida. We made short work of stuff. Right. That was a nightmare. Yeah. I made it like through I was thinking like what is the highest damage can I do, right? I wanted to finish the like the upper floors, the 12-1 first phases really quickly. Like I wanted to just do it under like 50-40 seconds, and I did. So I used the rest of the time to do the geo floors, and it was easy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because you know, my in my teams, damage is kind of like damage is coming from all four of my units. Generally, even my sucrose is like built for crits. So yeah, she did some work there. So that's why it worked, but it's fine. Hey.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Oh?
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
मैं weapon banner pull करने की सोच रहा. Same as me.
Hey, what's with that
I
face?
am going
Don't
to try
believe us?
for
No,
Aqua
no,
Simulacra
of
too.
course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Oh, so what? For the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kinda lacking.
Kinda lacking. Needs.
Traveler,
Want Kazuha? We don't
I
know
hear
when
you've helped
Kazuha is
many
dropping.
people a great deal and been to many places.
Keep saving, I guess,
Have
if
you
you want to
been able to
guarantee
tell
him
us about
at least
Tatarasuna?
240 pulls.
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talk.
I see.
Oh, de dunga. Don't do that. Yelan's weapon is only good for like Ganyu, and that too if you like use attack buffs. Okay. So Yelan's weapon is only good for like Yelan and other and Ganyu. Specific case, the attack is too low. So
My teacher chose...
If you don't mind, I'd
Base
love
attack
to
काफी
show
कम
you
है
all
उस
my
weapon का.
outline for the book I'm writing about Tatara.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a...
Well, fair point.
Let me give you... But in
Yeah.
the end, he threw it into a fire
if you want to use
destroy
Aqua
it
Simulacra
and
with
killed his
other character,
servant,
make sure you
Katsuragi.
have attack buffs
Why?
on your active character.
Well,
Otherwise, it's
no one
not going to do
knows.
as much damage as their standard character.
Apart from the sword maker,
standard
his
weapons.
servant, and the one who wrote this all down.
That's right.
So first this strange person goes missing. Then a murder happens?
A murder?
Seems
In Genshin?
kinda
What the
fishy to pine.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened.
Stop, Chef!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out.
What the fuck?
It just so happens
A
that a
storyteller.
friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm
What do you
that
think of
all the
Aletham's
aforementioned
weapon?
individuals did,
It's
in fact,
fine.
live in Inazuma over 400, even back then.
Passive इतना अच्छा नहीं है.
Wait, so there are...
That's right. What's more,
Passive universal नहीं है Jade Cutter की तरह, लेकिन stats ठीक ही है.
Like Ishin Arts
Same
and
problem
so on?
as the Jade Cutter and the
wow, yes,
Aqua Simulacra.
you really know your
Base
stuff.
attack काफी low
That
है.
makes things easier. So basically, this new
ठीक है, Aletham जैसा जो split scaling character होते हैं उनके लिए तो ठीक है ये चीज.
practitioners of
ठीक है,
Ishin Arts.
split scaling
Something
character
then seems
जैसे
to have
कि
happened in the Kaidahara
Yaimiko,
clan, leading to their
Alhaitham,
downfall.
Nahida.
I don't know the details,
For those
but
characters,
taken in light
these
of
kind of
everything else
weapons,
going
low
on
base
around
attack
that
weapons
time,
are fine.
it
But
makes you wonder
if you
whether it's all
wanna
connected somehow.
put this on some other character like
Kaidahara clan?
maybe think
Sawada, you
Kaching,
left
maybe
out
Kaching,
the
yeah.
biggest detail
then
of all.
it's not gonna be as good as Alhaitham, yeah. Okay, let me read the passive ones more so I know what I'm talking about. Yep, let me display capture. Why not? ठीक है. So this is the weapon. Base attack 554. Crit rate is increased by 4% after normal attack. Deals elemental damage and यहीं पे बहुत सारे जो कैरेक्टर्स है वो एलिमिनेट हो गए. सोर्ड कैरेक्टर में एलिमेंटल डैमेज कौन कौन मार सकता है? दैट्स कचिंग, देयर इज अयाका. ठीक है, अयाका के लिए अच्छा नहीं है. अयाका के लिए हाई बेस अटैक वेपन चाहिए. 4-layer incision will be effective obtain increase the damage dealt by normal attacks and normal attack Ayaka वैसे ही खत्म हो गया and elemental skill by 150. Okay, so the charge attack is different from normal attack, so Ayaka के लिए बेकार हो गया यहीं पे. And 120 of elemental mastery और भी बेकार हो गया Ayaka के लिए. कचिंग के लिए अब भी ठीक है ना. Kaching, if you want to do normal attack without charge attacks, then it's fine for Kaching. The effect will disappear after 20 damaged instances. Yep. And you can obtain बैनी से बफ देख के काम चल जाएगा. यही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ, लेकिन दिक्कत यही है ना कि एक बफ कैरेक्टर तुम्हारा बंद जाता है लो बेस अटैक से. सो या अगर इफ यू रन बैनी विद दिस वेपन देन इट्स फाइन. Then this will do damage. Yeah, it's only good for Kaching or Alatham. I don't know any other like split scaling character that can work. Uh, what is a good split scaling sword character that uses normal attacks? I cannot think of anyone. Let me open up the list so I know what I'm talking about. I don't talk out of my ass. Okay. So there is Ayaka, which is not a good match. Okay. And there is nope. But Kate? Who's Kate? Kaya. For now, Kaching. And Ayato. Maybe this will be a fine weapon on Ayato. If you can get crit rate, yeah. For Ayato, maybe it will be fine. Let me see. Because you generally run Ayato on your national team, and yeah, if you run Bennett with Ayato, then it can be good. बैनर की टाइमिंग देखनी है बैनर 14 घंटे हैं अभी भाई I think I'm lacking Ayato with this weapon. ठीक है Jade Cutter only works with every character and it's called a good weapon because it has a passive that increases its like attack. So you get extra attack for all the HP you build. So that's why it can be good. It can be a good solo weapon. But this does not have a mechanic like that. So crit rate is only increased by 4. Okay, there is no other passive that can help your crit rate, and then you attack normal attacks and elemental mastery. Increases damage by normal attack and elemental skill by 120 of the elemental mastery. Yeah, you get more split scaling. So yeah, not great. Ayato के लिए ठीक रहेगा if you build for a hyper Ayato with Benny and you vape, so you do reactions for them. How much damage, Katie? How much damage?
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about...
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Archivist...
Puppet?
It's cute.
Aha! Judging...
No! Wyman just meant... how creepy! The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please!
He is a writer. A man arrived in Tatarasuna around 3 from the... Oh, maybe it's talking about the Wanderer. Miyazaki smile. Hey, Katsuragi, Inazuma, whatever. I don't want to read this. Okay.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
What the fuck? Author Akawa. Dude, I have no interest in reading all these books.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it.
So that's a scholar and that's a writer.
Plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue. Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I
But
could
in
think
next
of.
target is
Whatever
500k.
information we have
I've
now
never touched
is all that
500k
there
with
is
my
to
reading.
know. This is as much detail as you're ever
I think the
going to
maximum
get.
I went is like
Besides, if there really was a political power struggle
480k,
going on
but
at anything
did
like
not
the
touch
level you
500.
seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
My sister will call me cringe if I pull
Good
Ayaka,
point.
but
Okay,
no.
back to the drawing
Ayaka
board,
is
I
great. We
guess.
love Ayaka.
Give me some time.
She's the mascot of
I need to find a
Genshin.
new angle on this.
We have some other stuff
Historically,
to do, so
Ayaka
we'll
is
have
even
to
more
say
important
goodbye
than
for now.
Paimon.
Good luck with your
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Let's go. Okay. Now we meet someone else. Where is
Hey,
Nahida?
so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Then, even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest.
Wow.
There's no point
She's using a simile? No. What do you call it? What? He's out and about?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like the balladeer. No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Yep. Let's catch up and see.
Race you.
I wanna go do the thing. Bum, bum. Let's meet Nahida. Dookie in my bag. Boom, 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 boom. Here they are. Here they both are.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
Whoa.
Nahida, bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public. Did he escape or... Ah, it's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Hey!
Of course I am.
You in the sanctuary of Sir
Kuldeep bhai, welcome to the stream. Do you want to dance?
I know you must have a lot of questions.
Machli dance?
Please, allow me
Or
to
maybe
explain.
Hawaii?
It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me.
Oh?
A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
Yeah.
What did you
Nahida.
expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if
Hey, fuck
that's
you,
the
buddy.
case,
Fuck you.
why haven't you done it already?
You're a child.
Don't flatter
Okay, maybe you're
yourself.
not the child.
Anyways, Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
हाँ मुजरा देखने आया हूँ.
So if it were
देख
up
ले
to
भाई.
you, you'd
It's not
finish the
mujra,
job?
it's you know.
Guess I had you
welcome
all
dance.
along. There I was thinking you were just getting...
Well, that
I have to think of new
escalated
ways to
quickly.
entertain you guys.
Not a good start.
Just I won't take
I
off my
asked you
shirt.
all to please calm down. But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
Yes, yes.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Okay, shut up.
You
You're
dare
annoying me.
Try to drive a wedge between us.
चप्पल मारूंगा
As long
अभी.
as the terms are reasonable,
Raiden Shogun
I
की वो
don't
भी.
think there's a problem in making a deal, even with the balladeer.
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes,
Yep.
one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
In the fullness of time.
The Balladeer's
When do you
power
think the
was
time is
all but
full?
completely
It's
spent
never full.
after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former Harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond. Wait a second. Farmer? You mean... I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser,
Ah, yep.
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the Harbingers. So as long
At
as you
least you
have some
understand
value
that.
to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be. Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As
Yep.
we discussed,
That's
I
a-
don't like
that's
causing
a-
harm to living
that's good.
beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
No, I'll give you a chance.
Obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him! Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
Okay.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good.
And what
Go
did
now,
we agree
and
on?
keep in touch. Nahida, are you serious about this? Yes.
Do not touch.
I have my reasons
She has
for
the
this
wisdom.
decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
What's happening?
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that? Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am.
Yep.
He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect.
But
The
you can
amount of
connect too.
information in Irminsul
Nahida
is
can do that too,
vast
right?
beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for
Oh,
me.
that's okay now.
So I asked the
that answers
Balladeer
that.
to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar. Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him!
Yep.
I understand. But
He
sometimes
killed
everything
Tepe.
is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all.
She's
Our
baiting
minds
us.
have
She's
connected
baiting us
several
with our
times
sister.
before.
Oh, Nahida, you're so
There's
smart.
a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing.
Prepare
feeling of
something
being
for
all
me
alone
too,
in the
maybe.
dark,
I'm hungry too.
searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you.
Ah,
If this deal with the
little
Balladeer
child.
can give you the
So-
answers
so
you've been
cute,
longing
so
to
sweet.
find, then it's worth it.
bye.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero.
Yes,
You've
the
more
first
than
stage of
earned
Boor.
it. Paimon's still worried about... I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside.
I'll be glad to help.
Great. Thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going...
Oh, we go to the tree. Let's go.
It looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Why is there a sky still here? Where exactly am I, by the way? Oh, I cannot open my map. Wait. Where is this thing? Right? Where exactly are we? That's the question, isn't it? Bum, 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 bum. Zero drop. Oh, here is the bad guy.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Ermin's soul ahead of you.
Yeah, just shut up.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Okay,
Sounds
he
like a
needs
successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important
want to
place
slap
in
him
all of
sometimes.
Sumeru. Unlike anywhere
He's
else,
an asshole.
Irminsul's inner
Right?
region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through.
We
I
will
know there are
definitely
many
see some of
grievances
Valeria's
between
memory.
you on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry.
Right.
This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Yep. Information will be shared.
Fine, let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are going to be traveling together after. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
The fuck?
You sure
Pretty
are
eyes?
confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Okay, just shut up. Let's go.
Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Is that a tree or a computer?
Is this a small
Maybe
sapling?
both.
Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Let's go! Huh? Automatic, huh? Didn't even have to move. That's cool.
Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul. Ooh. Paimon's never seen
It really is a
anything
computer.
like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
That's what I think.
we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Hey, so say we did go running off in here. What would happen? What are you smirking at?
Yep.
I
what
was
is he?
just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Whatever, bro. You're an asshole. Go slow. ये क्या भी?
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Why are we going? Shouldn't we go this way?
It looks the same in every direction. No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
Never. I don't like it. Sakaramoosh.
We're here.
What a huge tree!
Lesser Lord Kusanalik.
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
Yes, we
Ready
are.
when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
Better working on front limb, maybe. Yeah. First, Akaba and strain out this. What a strange individual.
The rest is up to you.
Individual, yeah.
If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Okay. Sure, why
Will
not?
do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk?
Okay, she's whispering. Okay, say it.
Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join.
She's gonna blab.
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
Is that the first time for Paima? So cute. Hi.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
Yeah, this is cool.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Yeah, he's just a little brat. He's very small.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand.
Okay.
Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers. Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
Yep. Hypatia? Yeah, we saw something. The little guy. His friend that died.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Don't go soft on him, Paimon. He's still an asshole.
Everyone has a history, Paimon.
I'm not getting any
Even
new
if you're a
chats. Are you
puppet
guys still
created
here?
By the Electro Archon.
What's happening? Say something. I don't like when I'm alone. Bum, 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 bum.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that?
Okay, say something cool. Okay, thank you. Just so I know that you're here, right? I thought I was alone.
If you mean
That's
the
scary.
mysterious events, the Kabuki Mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Okay.
Really?
What is
Because
that?
from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Huh. Yeah, maybe it
Oh,
was Balladeer. His
how
power went out of
interesting.
control.
Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
So the Gese got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
What makes you think?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So,
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Must be something on our sister, right? Must be something at
you
least.
know about that.
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage.
Okay. Good to know.
Huh? Wait.
Hey, we got it.
This
So,
light.
it is.
It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't
Anonymous.
forget the agreement. You have to.
Shh. Just wait.
Okay.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatarasuna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so?
Neva.
Well,
Who's Mr. Neva?
since you insist.
It's...
Neva was the man in charge of Tatarasuna. Plus, he belongs to the lineage of the Ishinart. Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa. Are we inside the memory now? Cool. I like it.
I have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa.
Is that his friend?
And indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Tatarasuna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatarasuna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale.
Yeah, he must be from Fontaine.
You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatarasuna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected, because I didn't want to speculate, and I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way.
A conspiracy? Okay.
What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope. But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
Uh-huh.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for...
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is...
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat?
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside.
Judging from the look in your eyes...
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are. And look, I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Ah.
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the
You...
What the fuck? He died. Good. No blood.
You're a little smarter than
Still
I
a
initially
kid's
gave
game.
you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well. At least for the first few days. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity. And what I seek in Tatara Suna.
Did you... If you kill me, there's no one who can get it.
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But...
It is the doctor.
This makes no sense.
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity.
The Fatui?
Just to create a minor inconvenience.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with... My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason?
If you give him, he has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to...
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's
Okay,
see what
I want to-
happens.
There is
Will
one
your
body
puppet
left of him,
friend
right?
become a
Let's kill
human?
that one too.
No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa. Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What
Who's the
fun
jester?
it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful...
Ah, a fucker.
Hey,
Dottore. Good.
was that the doctor? Did he turn into... But why did we see things from his perspective?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
This betrayal was a lie that he believed for hundreds of years.
Let's give him some space.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Yep.
I'm still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind...
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to... So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabukimono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment. But after the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer.
Whoa.
Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, the mechanic answered. Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for. He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as the balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival.
Holy moly. So the doctor...
Being betrayed and abandoned by a close friend sure is great. I mean, now we know behind this decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden 100 years ago. But it means that the vengeance was the right decision?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only
doesn't
if he
mean that.
understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Right. Mystery.
Dottore, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Whoa. This place is awesome. Sorry. A while later, it happened. Cool.
Shall we see how he's doing?
Yeah, definitely. Hey. Hello, are you okay?
That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
Sure.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Yeah, do that, buddy.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you
Yes, they
can't
are
find
outside the
anything,
area.
that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat.
Yep.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
I don't know.
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world.
Ah.
Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
What does that
The
mean?
Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time. I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this.
Because it's our
Did
sister?
you get
He
all
understands
that,
that?
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul.
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Okay.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
Yeah,
Give
sure.
me your hand.
He wants to know about his mother.
Can you hear my voice inside? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, so tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past? Done.
Huh? What the? What happened?
Nothing. I was just thinking.
That was because I know about the greater Lord Rukadavata. Yep, we did change the past.
So
I mean, we
long.
didn't really
I
change the
suggest
past,
you
we
get
changed
yourselves
the
out of here
memories.
quickly.
Where are you going?
And oh yeah, the Makoto thing, that was kind of a manipulation of the timelines too. It is not, I mean, kind of, but not really. So you can change the context, the memories, but not the real physical event, right?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at—
Hey! Balladeer!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than a stand. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right.
Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared.
Is he fixing everything? What about Tepe? Can you bring Tepe back? Tepe!
Oh no.
Oh, can you hear me?
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
What? It was the Balladeer's fault. He...
Shut you out.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Where the heck did he go?
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here.
Internet being
You
lame for
know,
me? Why? What
I'm
happened?
not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time.
What's it doing?
Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
You're finally getting to the good part. Maybe we'll get to see Raiden Shogun again? right? He's going to the Inazuma, right? He's going to Tatrasuna. Oh.
We're out! And we're at, an inn or something?
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and no, I'm sorry, but this...
An emergency?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances...
Okay.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't
Where did she
shake the
go?
feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he say...
It's hard to explain. And the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. Yep.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible! Right!
Right.
You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yep, but...
So, why does Paimon's so confused. Huh? Ah!
Keeps going out? Oh, that's sad.
Sorry, but erasing
Complain
yourself
to
from
them.
history?
Yeah.
It's unthinkable.
Annoy them.
Is that really
Internet is like
possible in
really like shitty in America, right? In some places, scientists are trying to do domains.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working. Ugh. Paimon's had it with that little brat.
I think it's-
He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him.
I think
There's no
broadband
way
in
he'll
your
actually
country, in
succeed,
America, is
right?
really expensive, right?
Otherwise,
It's
won't
relatively
everyone who's
cheap for me.
connected to him
I
be
get
affected
great speeds
too?
at really low prices. I'm not bragging. I'm just like, I think I know this one from podcasts and stuff. I hear many people say
There's
it.
nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we... Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight. So, how about... we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things. Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here.
Lol.
Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes. Cream stew.
Those are all
sauteed
the
matsutake,
dishes. What the?
And Dragon chili chicken. Almond tofu.
Now we are at
satisfying
Leeway.
salad.
Yeah.
Oh, also Adeptus Temptation, golden shrimp balls, triple layered consomme, lotus seed and bird egg soup, and
and it's the next day.
Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about. Is that a food?
He did change the past.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it some... So, the Balladeer. Is that someone's name?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
sure.
Let's go.
Where are we going? Huh?
Need to go back to Inazuma.
Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?
Yeah. He really did change the past. Oh, fucking. Madman. That's the Tatrasuna Island. Here it is. But first, we go here. Gene fun. What are you kicking off the...
Race you!
It is fun to kick things off the ledge, huh? Have you tried that team before? Right, when the game first came out, people were doing abyss with Jean by throwing stuff up, right? She can throw the like light enemies very high up, and the damage it deals is based on the height, not the personal attack values. So yeah, that's fun too. Have you tried that? You should try it. I think it will work great on
it's
floor
been a
9 and
while.
floor 10,
Of course.
where there are many
Go
enemies
ahead.
and.
Oh. Now there's a question I want. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches.
Aminoma, Futsu,
Aminoma,
Ishin,
Futsu,
Yakume, Senju.
Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch, but fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art.
Yep.
Now,
That's him.
2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh,
The
yeah,
red
we
blood.
were! We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then, too. It seems like such a shame.
That, in fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question, he told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you. The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee. But he wrought Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day. And overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his alas. If only the story could have ended
100
there.
years ago, then.
But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to.
I don't think that's better.
His goal was absolute. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day.
Someone else attacked the swordsmiths. It did something to their miserable, but it seems Niwa
Was
still
there
died.
anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes. My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want him.
Yep.
On to the next stop.
Okay, well, let's go. We don't know. Here we are. And go up. Right. Let's go to Kamisato. Oh, do we meet Ayaka or
We're here!
Ayato?
This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters.
Yep. It is that, alright.
It's been a while.
Hirotatsu?
If you're looking
What's
for the
happening?
Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your time.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Yep. We should do that.
If it were
We'll
anyone
meet
else,
Ayaka now.
I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato,
We'll be heading in.
Let's go.
Hello, dears. Is there something? Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you.
Kara people joining my
What
world.
would you like to know?
I guess it's a good thing. What are you running as? Must be my Raiden.
Oh, they're both very well indeed.
They just want to see their mommy.
Lately, Miss Kamisato
You cannot stop them.
has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the commissioners. As for
So pretty much business.
very
So, Ayato is this, still the Yashiro Commission. Ayaka still the lady of the house. No changes there. So I can, yeah.
Well, got any more questions?
You're
That's all for now.
very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend.
I bet she is.
And she's always
We like her too.
saying
We
how
like her too.
talented you are and
Yes,
how
yes.
much
We are very
she admires
oh,
you.
she admires me.
I
Awesome.
must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for
I
the
will stop them
better
cutely.
since you arrived here. So you're
And
not
how's that going to
just
go?
Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero to us all.
She has a crush on Traveler.
I
Kamisato
mean it.
Ayaka.
Whenever the commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins him. I always find myself at my most relaxed when I'm serving the two of them and listening to them chat away. The commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the up they say it's because Toma's they get to talking about you sometimes too.
Wow,
you
this old lady is
know.
really going off, huh?
Always with a
That's the
very
that's the
fond
thing with old
tone.
people. Once they get started,
The way
no
one
stopping
would
them.
talk about dear old friends around whom one can truly be themselves. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talk, it's been many years now since, as someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend whose company they enjoy so much.
Okay, now you're making me sad,
So,
Granny.
in the future, if you ever do
I will
have
visit
the
again,
time,
definitely. I
please
like them a
know
lot.
You
Toma
are
too.
always very welcome at the Yashiroka. Wonderful.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, you were saying something about the Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon.
Of course.
All right, goodbye for now. We're great. Goodbye,
Talk to you
ma'am.
soon. Yeah,
Don't
let's go.
worry, we'll see ourselves.
All right then.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yeah, got some
Very
work
well.
to do. Let's go. Why the back of the island? Oh, it's the other Fontaine guy, Xavier. I think
Well,
we did a
here we are.
quest.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Xavier, what are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There.
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. I've researched the If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
Yeah, tell me everything. Hey, wait a second. Here we are.
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times. Not only that, but I've met people in... Oh, I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade.
Doctor still sabotage the furnace, leading to all in key.
Hey,
Yeah.
weren't you gonna ask Xavier something?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for...
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history...
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden... Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
A
Tell me
kabuki
everything.
mono? I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatar...
Maybe
Of
he became a different
course.
person.
Oh, we're leaving?
Oh, you're most farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happened. Hey, alright.
Okay, hopefully that history will not change. Epochs of the history. Okay, let's go. Up we go.
Hey, it's them!
What's happening?
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment...
We have time. What's
the same topic we discussed?
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh?
Perfect. These three.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Oh, great many other reasons. A small portion of everybody mentioned the word outsider. It should be known that appears such a character who is based on a real person. Very curious. The fact to attention to the once visited. Repeatedly, the reason for investigation was to exchange knowledge. However, the mechanic seemed to have behaved, often wandering around. Someone tried to run me. And he often stared into the furnace, seeming to check on his condition. Unsettlingly, Lee also spends from art. Just from area, it's not important in cross-cultural. Something really happened. Long have I dealt with many, but I was unable to decipher for a specific clue of his background. Instead of mechanic, possibly even a figure of one, he actually does exist, but I've even had a... Yep.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Okay. Miyaki hit his screen upon Miyaki released a lizard from his hand into... I hope you guess reflecting that. The cloud was early because the remnant of the ship clean, the second ship followed by third. It's like salvation in not in the whatever. I don't know. I don't know this one. Another effect of tempering. Two of his names. If he's must have.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well,
What did you find out?
it's a long story. Basically,
We have some friends in Inazuma, yeah?
Wow.
Totally.
So many.
Well. So it. Ugh.
This new information.
Yes, okay, point.
and they're back at it.
Oh, so.
You're welcome. See you.
Keep us in the loop if you find out.
Will do.
Let's go. Up. Bum. Bada bum.
Nahida, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon.
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time.
The Balladeer? It sounds like some kind of code name.
Oh no, she forgot
You
to.
look troubled. Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong?
Now we tell them the truth. Finally entered the urban soul. Yep.
That's cool. So, this puppet known as...
But how?
As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding... Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully...
So, you...
Yes. Theoretically speaking, the Traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no information about him, and so if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding.
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given.
You're right. Could solve the problem. Maybe all there was to it. I still remember the question he asked me specifically.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Yep.
Once the Balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his... He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance, the story makes sense. The Balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the Doctor's help. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase...
Yeah, it does make sense. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but...
It changed the world in many ways, yet the death still didn't get a second chance. Those faded to a tragedy and could not be saved. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, functionally it won't change your, won't change the world, but realistically, yeah.
Please wait a
Memories
moment.
of the world can be changed.
Found it. This should be the one.
Oh. What is
It
this?
turns out that I have a strange way of
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. You should take a look.
Is this a fairy tale?
Oh, I get it. Right. Everything changes except for the fairy tales. Right. Okay, non-fiction books change, but the fictional can remain.
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy...
When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an alibi.
Hold on. So this record survived...
Yes. any information about the Balladeer or the Kabuki Mono and changing the information in but Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. That's incredible! And sending the Traveler into Irminsul with the Balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything.
What did you get?
This story is abstract.
Better luck next time.
It still
Try tomorrow.
with the present information, but if we connect all... There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans.
Oh?
The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us.
Who's the monster fox? Who's the kitten? Kitten is wooden, so maybe that's the puppet? Hey, you should have the main strategy from
Furious
that
at this happy resolution,
maybe go for
the
Albedo
monster
next
lit a
time?
fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice.
Oh no.
A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin."
Wow.
The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain.
Oh, wow.
The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats.
Maybe take a break, Katie. Right? Don't play the
no
game
one
for
can
now.
know that they
Just
were
like farm later, right? Yikes. If it's too frustrating, just take a break.
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that to become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason this memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with.
Dendro Hansel, welcome to the stream. And hello to you too. How are you doing?
Creating a deity was just the first step.
I think we
Some
will
of them
finally get
wanted
to see
be
Wanderer
able to control it.
real soon.
That's why they backed up his memory for later use.
Right.
I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it...
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one. Paimon has no memory of him at all.
The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and
Thanks for the sub, by the
although
way.
he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all
You do?
likelihood,
Thank you.
they won't even remember their own harbinger.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like
Thank you,
this
thank you.
guy a whole lot if he was still around.
I hope I can make more content that you keep
still,
enjoying, right?
Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
I'll try to improve on it. I know I'm not the best at everything.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us.
Yep.
So the answer is not everything.
Oh, look at her hand, so
People
cute.
yearn to find the
So
truth
small.
and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny.
No, not the new story quest. It's the Archon quest. But I still haven't done it. So, and the new patch is coming tomorrow. So yeah, we'll have a new quest then. I have got to finish this today.
To others looking on,
Welcome back to the
this
stream,
may seem like a
Hikari-san.
pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination.
Nahida is so wise.
And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up. How about we...
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it. Come on, Traveler.
Yep.
Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really
Let's go
tough
out.
being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Thank you, Paimon. Ba-da-bum. Oh, let me drop down. Bum 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 bum. We go to the bazaar. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Give me this. I'm looting your stuff. Who's gonna stop me? No one, obviously. Natural bar. The dog is singing? Awesome. Awesome. Only at the bazaar. Is there Nilu somewhere here? Can we see Nilu, please? Nope. Right.
We're here! What should we eat first?
I have a nagging feeling. There's something I'm missing. Something important that I'm forgetting.
Hey,
What?
are you gonna answer or what?
Sorry, give me a minute. Okay, me. When are we going to see Wanderer?
Whatever
I want to see the new design.
Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out.
Right, notification is a bit slow, but it got there. Yeah. Once again, thanks for the sub, Dendro Hensel.
What is it? Have you figured?
Yeah, that's it. She said no one can raise phones, not even her. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation lesser location only to? Yep, there would be no point.
Why'd you jump?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last
there it
bill.
is.
Look, here.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep, I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything.
He's very nice, and I hope
I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess.
Oh, thank you.
But I got bigger
Okay,
things
I
to
think
worry
that's the
about.
nicest thing anyone has
We're
ever
all
said
out of
about me.
Poinsettias. And
I like you
promised
too.
the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
No, I think I'm your bigger fan.
Leave it to me.
No.
I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo.
Okay, I'm
I've
getting
never
too
met a
smug
worker
now.
who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights.
Wanderer?
Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. So
Hey, what do we do now?
Follow him, yeah.
Stay
You
out of
got
sight.
to follow him. No, don't stay out of sight.
Race you!
Bum, bum. Kid ran off. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Here you are. Bum, bum, bum.
yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel? Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take... Huh? You two over there. Is there... You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be Have we met before? No.
He
we
doesn't
haven't
remember?
met.
No, he must remember.
I have no recollection.
It's complicated.
Are you
No,
absolutely sure?
You cannot delete your own memories by changing the past. You must
Sorry,
remember,
but
because if
I
you
just
don't
can't
remember,
take your
you
word
can't
for it.
actually change the past. He's acting.
A puppet?
Huh?
You were right.
I guess you do know me after all. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important. Okay,
Are you really working?
yes, I ran...
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with...
Then let's return to the city.
Okay, let's go back to the guy. We have the Sunsetias now, and some questions for our friend, the Wanderer. Hopefully you get some answers real soon. Okay, Dendro Hansel, I'll see you later, okay? Thanks for stopping by.
Race you!
Hopefully we see you again.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
you really
Right.
went and picked some more.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining.
What happened to our country
Imagine you
destroyer,
were me
right?
for a second.
Right?
It's a little weird, right?
He
Why
went
is
he
this
went
guy
all
traveling during a
full
rainstorm
nuke.
if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry?
He tried to change the past the same way Greater Lord Rukadevata did, and how Makoto did. So, right? You remember in the story quest for Raiden Shogun, the Archon quest, Country Destroyer remake. Yeah, exactly. It's like the Final Fantasy VII remake. He did change some things. I mean, even if just in memory, like conceptually, nothing really changed, but like conceptually it kind of got moved around. It still changed enough that he doesn't remember who he is. Or maybe he does. He's, yeah, Wanderer. He got a new drip. That's awesome.
But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not.
But I don't... No. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Can I name him Kunigo Zushi? Is that his real name? The Scaramouche? Is that his name? In Japanese? No, you cannot
Don't
name him
mention
the
it,
same
kiddo.
thing. You
I've
cannot
run into
name him
all kinds of
Scaramouche.
characters over the years.
Okay, I'm taking
I
suggestions
just
for
hope
his
you
new
find
name
your
now.
path.
I'm thinking Wanda Error. Because
Thank you.
Wanda does something similar too. Changes
Alright,
the
done.
memories of all the people. Yeah. I think I'm going to name him Wanda Error. If you guys have a better suggestion, I'm all ears. But I don't think we are going to get a better name than that one. Took me some time to think of it. Yo. Let me see. Kyoti Hikari-san, did you see how nice was like Dendro Hansel was so nice to me. We want more people like him in the stream. Him or her. We don't know if it's before like them, I should say.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
Yep, right? You did miss... Ishwari came to say hi. I think you missed her. Were you there, Hikari-san?
We found this guy
When
in
she
the
was
street,
there?
but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
Lol.
You say that you're trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
So he's like Kazuha now.
Well, it seems
Wandering
more relevant in
samurai?
my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but...
Oh, like a past...
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So...
Okay, I have to ask.
Not sure you should answer that.
You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
We were just thinking where to start, yep.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something you care a lot?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it.
As a
Yeah,
non-human
very
being,
straightforward.
you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
That can't be easy. Letting go of your parts, you know, of your own identity. I cannot imagine doing that.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
Oh!
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
Yeah, but the context does change.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the need.
It seems like if we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find...
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the...
Yes, it's all true.
Please, I want to see them for myself.
Even though it will cause your present self...
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Did I pull for Shao or wait for Hu Tao? Hu Tao is just coming... Hu Tao is the better character, if you ask me.
Very well.
Wait,
Don't worry. Whatever...
Traveler, could I
Maybe
ask
go
you
for
to
Yelan?
supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point.
She's more universal. Kinda depends. Are you...
Unique
Do you have a
situation.
Shangling build?
Better
If you
keep
have a
an
pyro
eye on
character
you.
build, then Hu Tao is not really necessary. Right? And Shao is a personal preference. If you really like Shao, then go for it. But I would just suggest that maybe go for Yelan.
Understood.
Thank you.
Already have Yelan. Then
Prepare
yeah.
yourselves, everyone.
And what about Shangling? Do you have Shangling build in your team? You don't really need Hu Tao or Shao both in that case. Okay? If you want, like if you personally like Shao, then it's okay. Or maybe just wait for the next patch. Dea will be coming out. Maybe you will like that character more. Right? Just wait until there are details about Dea, right? Just wait. This patch will be around 15-16 days. So yeah, wait until the end and then make a decision when the banner is about to change. Shangling Constellation 0. You can get constellations for Shangling in, on the next one. From the event. You can get C1 there. Reminiscent Drift.
No matter what lies ahead,
I mean, Huda would be good too for your account. I don't know what other characters do you have? Can you list them to me? What other character 5 stars do you have? Bum, bum, ba, 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 bum.
This looks like Inazu. Right now, you're in a dream I created using information. These memories will show you the raw truth. But be aware that enemies may react just like in the... Sounds like an immersive experience.
you don't need to do this for me. I don't just...
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
All right.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation.
Is that because this is...
You could say...
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners?
VR, yep.
No, there's no way.
I think it's better than
Look at
VR.
this
It's
exquisite
full-time nerve
construction
gear.
work, and so
It's
well
like
preserved,
SAO.
too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone you're awake. What? Not a...
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichio's adopted son, Bikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. As the second in command at Tatarasuna,
Say, welcome back to the stream.
responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa.
Yo, join the party.
But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna
We are
incident.
trying to fix the bitch boy.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
And I'm taking suggestions for his name.
He looks like a warrior.
I mean, if it's better than my
But he
chosen
has
name.
a kind face. Why
We will
couldn't
see.
he live a long and happy life?
Gibby.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something.
Why this music? It's not
I
even...
hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
What? Okay. Right. How do I do this? Does anyone know? Still not completed. Archon quests are too long nowadays. They make them lengthy just to like, so that people don't do them fast enough. It's stupid. What can you do? Okay, do you guys know where the exit is? I think I'm dumb. Or maybe I'm being dumb. And phew.
Time to act.
Animal test 6308.
Okay. So that was it?
Yeah.
What is that?
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Whoa, this is where you were born?
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first.
Okay, I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died. And then my dad he kept coughing all the time, just like me.
But you can't.
Yup, we're family now.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died after his mother died. The child stayed in their straw hut alone. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child. What happened to the child? He died from his illness while he was still very young.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something!
Right.
You promised me we could be family!
The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
Right. So yeah, not a good ending at all. That's fine. It doesn't matter.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Enhanced animal models.
For some Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Adventure!
You're toast!
Oh no, I didn't. Did not mean to do that. Sorry. Oh, it's the place where Tepe and yeah.
This place is dark.
I'm in the original version of events. Such a creepy atmosphere.
It happens to me a lot. I can't text. I have to refresh after every single text.
Hey,
yeah, this happened to me too. I retried it and it worked, but I don't know why it's not working for you. It's a problem with YouTube itself.
Well,
sorry,
my fair lady.
I don't think I can.
Is this
fix
rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the doctor.
What do you mean by a question mark, Kari-san? Don't you remember this place?
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
What's... Oh, yeah. Sometimes Grim cannot comment properly. If he types something, the YouTube rejects his comment. I tried that too. It happened to me one time. So let me try, right? Hello. Oh. It worked, but then it was not. I don't know what.
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Right.
Surely you're not...
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a... By then.
Yikes.
See you at the victory feast.
Uh-huh. Hey, she's going to die.
Poor little tongue? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this.
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right? Witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Yeah, that could be a thing, right?
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Okay, yeah, you should do that. Update your YouTube. Yeah, keep updating your apps because...
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Nice thinking, Gary-san. See? So much smarter than the rest of us. What would we do without you? Right? If it works, please say thank you to Hikari-san.
Welcome.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god...
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established...
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the Abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart...
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche.
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers.
Let's move on.
You're a god.
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you...
In your eyes, are there any...
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are... No matter the consequences, I won't run... Can you return my memories?
Huh? But...
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules. As a puppet living in a human world...
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. Are you sure you want...
I've lived with the void in my chest, but then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my...
Okay. The variable barricade, the Emoto? Otome. The Otome web novel game, right?
I've always felt I have an innate, so I beg you.
Light novel game, sorry.
Grant me this opportunity to gain...
Very well. Since your mind is made up...
I will return to you that which is yours. Awesome.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here?
It's...
You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is... my...
Is he alright? No way!
Is that a hallucination? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, that's cool.
Hey! Are you done yet?
Come on, Venti.
Dross will be purged. That's why... This won't be the end!
What the... Did we win? Venti! He did it!
Die.
Whoa! Okay, he's cool. He's cool now.
This is trying my patience.
Okay, how to play this?
People human! Follow me. At my command, you shall fall. Too slow.
Hello.
Squall Fury. People human. Too slow. My endless cycle. The wind rises.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Right.
Feeble human.
Insignificant past!
Quit following me.
Okay. At least we don't know. Everlasting Lord of Arcane.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared.
What did you expect? I'd never lose.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned, but don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
Ah,
the memory
really
recovery seems to have been a success. This...
Come on.
And we're done. Leave this domain.
Welcome back, traveler. You don't like being addressed by...
It's fine. But after learning about everything the doctor did, I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile.
But that doesn't mean your own past has...
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of what you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will...
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so...
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth Lesser Lord Kusanali. You purposely left that information in Irminsul.
Yes. And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then...
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
His hairstyle.
Utility to others is what gives me worth.
I guess he's a Japanese character, right?
I almost
of course
forgot. You're the good guys.
Somewhat reminiscent.
You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it, Traveler. In the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly? I will try.
Traveler.
Oh?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals.
No, Inazuma is based
I'll balance
on
the books one day.
Based on Japanese culture. So yeah, Inazuma is all about Japan. That's not Japanese. That's not Chinese. It's Japanese. Yeah.
That's not true.
That's Liu. That's
a
Chinese.
A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops. Some things in this world can... Everything that you feel is... To be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't live...
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without it. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past...
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated.
Then where's Sumeru? No. Sumeru is like a blend of India and Egypt. So think of Middle East. Okay? Egypt plus India. That's Sumeru.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
It's pretty obvious, right? Pyramids and the huge jungles. That's India. With academia and things like the Surasthana. These are all Hindu words.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal.
Why?
The words like Akasha and Karma and all the like Urban Soul. These are all not Urban Soul but Akasha. These are all Indian words.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it
Nahida.
out loud,
Nahida is a Hindi
but I know
word,
that's
like
what you're thinking.
Hindi name.
The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name...
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious
Have you got anything?
Yeah, I got it. There's a limited number of time you can remove this, so do so with goal. Ensure that following your terms to create a healthy game environment, please read. Any race needs to come into reason, the bullying and insulting of travelers, a group of travelers behind. Okay, I got it. Wanda. Error.
Are you sure?
No, I think
Okay.
Scaredy Moosh will be banned. I think Scaredy Moosh will be banned.
Have you got anything?
Scaredy Moosh.
Are you sure? Oh, all right.
It worked!
There. Now you have a name of your own.
Oh my god, what did I do? I should have gone with a serious name.
What about a nickname? Take your time. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer.
You mean the fatigue?
The doctor.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly.
Oh no.
One more thing. There are still
I
some
can change it?
descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know.
Okay.
Well, I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was, even though the events have been erased from the world.
I see. Huh?
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. All right. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime.
Yeah, true. But even so, we can finally
Yeah, just
go
once.
eat? Paimon is starving.
Okay, where can I change it? Okay, I will change it after. Tell me where can I change it? The name. Sorry. Okay, it's almost 8. We have to go offline, okay? I'll be back with some Valorant in the night if Galaxy is here. Oh, I
I've
will
got
get
it.
the material.
I can end my...
You mean
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. The dark clouds had Then, one night, all these express life.
Yeah, I don't like it. Cool. Return to the resting place. Okay, I will do this afterwards, not now. Cool. I'm super late. I gotta go. I have to vanish in 5 hours, real. Me too. I have to go. I will vanish. It's just gonna be a Valorant stream, so yeah, I don't know if you will miss very much, but yeah, I promise Galaxy I will play with him, Sashreek. So I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye bye. As always, thank you for watching. Today was fun. I like these quests. I'm super late. Yep. You too, Grim. Katie, thank you for sticking by and take care. Good night. Name him Hachiban. Okay. I will try, Hikari-san. If I can change his name one more time, we will think of a good name to look cool. Cool. Yeah. Bye bye.